Hi everyone, I'm Erin O'Valley and I'm so excited to bring you around the great state of Maine, sharing where to play, stay, and explore. As a new golfer, I hope to encourage others to get out on the course and have some fun. This is Golf Across Maine. Hi everyone, welcome to Freeport.
Cheers.
Cheers. Before we head out and play 9 at Maine Golf Center, I wanted to introduce you to my partner for the day, Jay Flower. He's also a resident here in Freeport, and tell us why you love it.
Freeport's a great town. We're about 15 minutes north of Portland, but it feels like you're kind of a world away. Beautiful oceanfront, the Harrisegate River is right there, excellent restaurants, more and more breweries coming into town, excellent shopping of course, but beyond that there's Wolf's Neck Farm, which is beautiful, Wolf's Neck Park, which has amazing waterside walking trails. Hedgehog Mountain right down the road is a beautiful mountain. It's a short hike, but you can see all the way out to the White Mountains. So there's really great activities to do all year round.
All year round. And speaking of really good food, we are here at the Freeport Oyster Bar, and it was started by 2 oyster farmers. And you can see the map here of some of the local spots that they harvest their oysters from. So we are enjoying some of these and a few cocktails before we head out to play. You are an avid golfer, Jay. Tell us a little bit about Freeport.
Yeah, so there's a great 9-hole golf course right off of 295 as you're heading north or south. You'll see it on the side of the road. Maine Golf just moved there as their new headquarters, and they're going to be renovating the course quite a bit. Brian Bickford, who you'll meet later, is the director of Maine Golf. He's been in the golf scene in Maine for a long time, and he's going to really build a great program there for junior golfers, avid golfers, and also people that just want to take up the game later in life and learn the game quickly.
Yeah, it's certainly an accessible and approachable course.
Yes.
For somebody like me especially. So let's get out there, have some fun, and cheers to a great day.
Cheers. Let's go.
Let's go. Freeport, Maine is a special place for so many reasons. Located less than 20 miles to both Portland and the beginning of Maine's scenic Mid-Coast region, Freeport has a unique identity of its own. Many people know Freeport for its world-famous shopping outlets, boutiques, and of course, LL Bean's iconic flagship store and headquarters. But we'll show you the many other attractions that await, starting with golf. The Maine Golf Center, formerly known as the Freeport Country Club, is a walkable, player-friendly 9-hole golf course conveniently situated off of I-295. The course offers a beautiful driving range, a top-notch putting green and short game area, and just an all-around fun and accessible place to get out and play. In 2022, Maine Golf leased the course to further its mission of growing golf in Maine, offering junior, men, and women's player development programs with an emphasis on growing junior and family golf. The man behind these efforts is my friend and CEO of Maine Golf, Brian Bickford.
Maine Golf is an association of members who play golf, and they're members of Maine clubs, and we have 120 clubs in Maine. Our mission is to be open and accessible and break down some of the typical barriers that have hindered the growth in golf for many, many years. We would like golf to be part of the reason you come to Maine. Golf in Maine is pretty diverse as compared to other states. You know, we have the ocean courses, we have the northern Maine courses kind of on the plains. We also have some mountain courses and some beach courses. So it's pretty diverse in what it has to offer. And the quality of golf here in Maine is really world-class. Freeport is kind of unique because it's one of the few 9-hole courses in southern Maine that has a driving range and a 9-hole regulation golf course. We keep the golf affordable, and I think that's key, and it's really the home of our Youth on Course program. Right now I looked, and we have about 1,535 kids that play and are members of Youth on Course. And so making it affordable, accessible is really one of our keys. Visit us in Freeport. I think you'll be surprised. It's a great place to spend an afternoon or a morning when you want to work on your game.
Coming up next, there is so much to see and do in Freeport. Before or after playing 9 at Maine Golf Center, I'm going to help you create a well-rounded itinerary for your next visit here.
Welcome, I'm Curtis Jordan. I'm a board member at Maine Golf, and with me is Ruby Haylock, who's a scholarship recipient and 2-time state amateur champion. Ruby, could you tell us the impact the scholarship fund has had for you?
This scholarship has helped support me in my education. I played golf at Bates College, and Maine Golf has helped support me through my entire upraising, and they've done so much for me over the years. Competing in the Maine Golf community has been spectacular, and I've met so many wonderful ladies, and Mr. Bickford has done a lot for juniors and women in the sport, and I'm very thankful for everything they've done.
Ruby, what's some of the advice that you'd have to share with young ladies trying to get interested in the game and be a strong competitive player like yourself?
Golf definitely takes a lot of commitment, and it's a very time-consuming sport, but if you have the right mindset and you want to do well, you want to succeed, it's a great sport to be part of. It helps you a lot in the business world, and it helps build a lot of character too, and you meet a lot of friends on the course. So I would highly suggest picking up a club and going out and trying it for fun or to be a competitive athlete.
At Maine Golf, we're really passionate. We've given over $2.1 million to over 500 recipients like Ruby. We're happy to work with them. Ruby, good luck in your tournament schedule this year.
Thank you so much, Kurt, and thank you everyone for watching.
While playing 9 at Maine Golf Center is certainly something to put on your agenda when visiting Freeport, there are also so many other attractions here. Of course, the shopping and all that the legendary outdoor outfitter L.O. Bean offers to the community, like their Summer in the Park concert series and Northern Lights Holiday Winter Celebration, which are both so much fun. Freeport goes beyond the downtown. One of my favorite places to visit is Wolf's Neck Center for Agriculture and the Environment. Another special spot to enjoy a day out on the water or fresh lobster and clams tucked away on the Harrisecret River is the Harrisecret Lunch and Lobster, looking out over Wolf's Neck Farm and the working waterfront. Freeport is rich in history, offering an outlet for artists and creatives. You can be as involved or as private as you'd like, taking in all of its natural beauty on a hike, camping, a bike ride down the many trails. So next time you're here, make sure to grab your bean boots, a cup of coffee at South Freeport Village Market, and head down to the water or in town, taking in all that this charming community offers.
Hi, I'm Andre Martin, your golf instruction specialist, director of golf instruction at Portland Country Club, and Maine Golf Hall of Famer. I'm here to talk to you today about golf's fundamentals. Emphasis on the fun. People often forget that. GPA plus B. Putting I spoke about in another episode on putting. Basically, you're putting the pad of that thumb on top of the flat part of the handle. Now we go to the full swing, and it starts actually with chipping. As soon as you walk off the green, it's now about brushing the grass, and we've got to get into really good fundamentals. GPA plus B. So first off is grip. And I really don't like that word because it's really more the handle we hold. If I were to grip this to death, yes, that would be gripping. But I want 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, oh. Now it's too light. Hold it to about a 2. You want to get it into the line of your middle finger to the groove in your hand. That, some people call that the lifeline. And you want to put that right in there. And then the dot on my hand, it's a pad of your hand. You want to put it on top of the handle. So if I'm doing it properly, I've gotten lots of leverage here. That's a good hold. And a lot of people don't realize that. So new golfers and golfers, if you want to improve, this is a really important piece. I've made a difference in solid contact in somebody's lesson with just this one thing. You want to see 2 knuckles looking down, and then addressing the golf ball. I want to put my feet together. Chipping, it's going to be small step, small step. There's your posture. Let my arm hang and come in and hold. Notice if that's the thumb. I like to put the hot dog on the bun. There we go. And then essentially what we're doing is getting really balanced in our feet, and I'm bowing at my hips. Never the waist, always the hips. And let your arms just hang out. So yes, in short game when I'm close to the green, I'm going to have a narrow stance and I might even choke up a bit. Working the handle has a lot to do with distance control, and we can get to that in another episode. But today, holding the grip, posture. Notice how I'm bowing at my hips. My head is in line with my butt. That is a basic fundamental. And then from there, we want to relax. Put that in capital letters, folks. I'm constantly telling everybody to relax. All golfers need to have more fun. So from there, alignment. I want to aim to my target, obviously. So I've got an alignment stick here. I'm going to set this at the target. These are called score lines on the club face. Those are going to tee up with that target line. And I'm going to basically brush the grass following that target line. Notice how my feet may appear in this direction open, but it's only because I have a flare in my foot. And that's really important for short game. And I find with women golfers, we got to use our golf assets. So having that flare helps you naturally turn them without having to think a whole lot. That makes it really fun. Okay, from there, we're going to work our swing. So we've got grip, posture, alignment, balance. I want to be centered in my feet. I don't want to be on my heels. I don't want to be on my toes. Like somebody's coming up to block you and you can't let them block you. You're just hanging out. That is grip, posture, alignment with balance. And now it's time to put that grip, posture, alignment, and balance to work. And I'm going to show you a chip that's going to go right up there nice and tight to the hole. So once again, set the club. I'm going to choke down. I'm not going very far. Notice the narrow stance with the flare. It's another form of tick-tock.
Welcome, I'm Curtis Jordan. I'm a board member of Maine Golf, and with me is Brian Bickford, who's our executive director, and we're going to talk about growing golf in Maine today.
We're excited to be at Maine Golf Center, Freeport, to talk about Youth on Course and Maine Golf Scholarship Fund.
Our scholarship fund dates back for over 50 years, and we're really proud. We've given a little over $2.1 million to over 500 recipients. Those recipients have been in all 16 counties, male and female students, and we're really helpful to support them in their education.
And also Youth on Course, which is a great program that Maine adopted about 3 years ago. We're currently hovering about 1,600 youth across the state who play on about 30 Maine golf courses. It's a program that we're really proud of, and it's providing access and opportunities for kids to get on some of Maine's greatest golf courses.
I'm passionate about the work that we do at Maine Golf. It really supports our member clubs and really helps pave the way for the next generation of golfers. In particular, our scholarship fund has been really great because we've been able to kind of captivate and help a wide range of students. So we've had individuals who are just passionate about golf, maybe want to work in the industry, maybe are not the scratch players we've seen like Ruby Haylock, Caleb Manuel, and many others. We've also seen people who just have that great connection that many of us share, and it's just been really fun to see year in and year out, kind of the new recipients of each year and learn more about their backgrounds.
To get more involved, volunteer, to play in any of our events, or to check out whatever we have on our website for junior golf, please visit www.mainegolf.org.
Being an employee of Maine Golf, our state association, youth golf is huge for us. It's one of our largest efforts here in the state of Maine. It's really why we took over this facility, is to make it I say, junior-centric facility. We brought several programs to the state in the last couple of years, the biggest being Youth on Course, which is all about accessibility for junior golfers. We've got 24 courses in the state that are signed up, a couple more in the pipelines. Gives kids access to golf for $5 or less. So just giving kids that exposure to golf, and then of course the programming aspect as well. So today we have our last day of our PGA Junior Camp. It's our first session, our first week doing it. So these kids have been with us since Monday, half days from 9 to noon time. So we come up here on the range, on the short game area, just work on the fundamentals, the basics. They're just getting into golf, so exposing them to the grip, the stance, the fundamentals of the game while having fun.
I've been golfing since I was 7. I came here to more practice and help my game. This camp's to help juniors get better at the game of golf. First we start off, we do our putting, we do our short game routines, then we usually head on to the range and work with all our clubs. So we're doing this putting game where there's 2 sides and you putt, see who can get into the closest, and if one of your teammates gets closer, you get a point.
With golf these days, there's so much in terms of technique and swing, and you can, even an adult, you can overload them with information, right? So it's let's keep it fun. Let's play those little games like we were playing earlier, with just getting the ball to stop on the putting green by a certain point. So those are all activities that are building those basic skills, those fundamentals that you need to go on and play golf at whatever level as you want to progress. For us, it's really making solid contact, grip, posture, stance. We talk a lot about ball position, distance and direction. It's awesome when you give a suggestion and it clicks and they stripe one, and to see the smile on the face. And then from here, they can take that on our golf course. We've got 2 short tee offerings out in the fairway, tee set 1 and 2, that they're 100, 200 yards per hole. So it's intended for the beginner golfer, the junior, whoever, to go out and start there. It's closer to the hole, because unlike most sports, golf, we're way back at 400 yards trying to hit it at a tiny target, whereas baseball, basketball, you start on a smaller playing surface. So to have that shorter tee set where okay, it's still a par 4 based on your skill level, but you're not out there grinding and getting beat up by a golf course. So it makes it more approachable and fun, and I think ultimately a more enjoyable experience for juniors and beginners alike.
Well, we've made it to the 5th hole. This is my first time playing here in Freeport, but Jay, you grew up here.
Yeah, I grew up in the area. I started playing here kind of in mid to late high school when I started playing golf. I remember this hole a little bit. I think it's a par 5, dog leg left. Carry a little bit of water over there, I think. But yeah, it's been really fun so far. The course is great.
All right, you first. You first. Jeez. Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
That works.
Happy with that? How's that look?
Looks good. Okay,
All right.
we made it to the dog leg. Now
got
we got
this.
a straight shot, 230 yards.
I smell an eagle.
That would be fun. That was low, but I think it might have rolled up there. Nice. Good shot.
Not bad.
Play that.
A beautiful day here in Freeport. That was more of a lesson for me than anything. Jay, thanks for playing with me.
Thank you. You did really well.
All right, you're a beer guy. I'm in the mood for a spicy margarita. There's no 19th hole here at Maine Golf Center, but so many options next door.
Mass Landing, Good Fire, Maine Beer Company.
Can't go wrong. Let's
Let's
go.
go.
So there are so many amazing spots here in Freeport to choose for our 19th hole feature, but today we decided to take you to...
Good Fire Brewing.
So Good Fire started out in Portland and have expanded here in this beautiful space in Freeport. They have an awesome menu, a full bar, and some great beer.
They have a lot of great beers. Today, I'm gonna have my favorite, the Prime.
Eliza, I think I'm gonna go for the Cosmo.
This is our newly redesigned and completely renovated space. Full menu, cocktails, wine available. We do private events. We felt an incredible support from our local residents, which has been pretty incredible. And we just say, come on by.
Aaron, thank you so much for coming to spend time in Freeport today. We had a really good time. We had great oysters, enjoyed some delicious beers or cocktails. We got out to play a beautiful 9 holes of golf. You had some really good shots.
Thank you.
Some better than others. I think there's some talent there. You get some lessons.
I'm working on it.
But thank you really for coming. I'm really proud of Freeport. We have a lot to offer. It's a great town. So please come back.
We'll be back. Yeah, it's all about having fun, everybody. Cheers to Freeport, and until the next time, we'll see you on Golf Across Maine.
Cheers.
Well, Jay, that was more than a lesson. That was more of a lesson. Forgot what I was gonna say. Hi. That wouldn't have hit the ball. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to Freeport. So we are excited to play 9 holes today at the Maine Golf Center. But before we do, I wanted to give you a chance to introduce you to my friend, my golf pro, and yeah, teacher. And I see they have a Cosmo Margarita Old Fashioned. I'm right at home. Where'd you go? Absolutely. It's all about having fun, and that's going to be a blooper.